Alex Pora Corals. This is Alex Wilson, and I've got the good, the bad, and the ugly here. That's right, I have a whole bunch of the ugly. I have a whole bunch of the bad. I got a whole bunch of dead acroporas. I got dead corals. I have cyanobacteria. I got the dinoflagellates right now. I believe it's either one or both. So problems. This is my video daily log where hopefully you can learn from my mistakes on the day by day daily grind that is needed to make a successful reef aquarium. So at least that's the idea. Let's check it out. Alright, so here's the main display today, guys. This is my it's like a 5-foot long cage display aquarium, and thus far let's check it out. After adding, down here I got my coral scrubber. That's right, scrubbing away the coral. Why use Kato when you could switch out the Kato and have actual coral in there growing and pulling out, scrubbing away. So down here though, I had a whole bunch of the red slime. I don't know if it was the red slime or the cyanobacteria or a type of dinoflagellate. But this is like day 5 or 6 of the ChemiClean, and it is completely gone. That's right. Right, yellow thing? We got a whole bunch of slime down here, and all the slime is gone. He's totally happy. Even the mushrooms down here. Can't believe it. A little bit, it's just the brown, it's still getting there, but it's all a dead brown. Except right in there, Sonia's surviving right there in between the glass, moving down into the crushed coral and the sand. So, good news there on the ChemiClean. And it does blast up the protein skimmer, so I have to turn it down and adjust it as needed. But everything up here, I said a whole bunch down there, but up on top I had no signs whatsoever of any dinoflagellates or the red slime cyanobacteria. So it's this, same aquarium, same water right there down there. That's just the sump. That's the coral scrubber down there. So it's a whole bunch of it down there, and then none up here. So it seemed like if there was a whole bunch down there, it seemed like there would be some up here, right there. Why is that? So that's something that's interesting to investigate. The gravel up here completely clean, the rock completely clean, and yet the bottom to be completely full of this of the cyanobacteria or the dinoflagellates. I don't know what it was. I think I'll just go with cyanobacteria for now up here. So anyway, there's a shot of these guys doing good. And good today. Right, yellow thing. So let's check it out. Got the Acanthophyllia still alive, looking sick. We've got the Goniopores over here, bubbles. Just kind of still earlier, still closed a little bit for the day. But let's check out the quarantine system. Here it is, the quarantine system. And what can I say that I just added more? Well, I just added ChemiClean in here after the disaster with the red slime remover. I was going to give it more time to recover, but the slime in here, I'm just going with slime. That covers everything. I got slime. So it seems to be brown, but it's brown slime, and it just will not give up. It's just absolutely smothering everything. Look at that, all over my soft corals, all over all of the corals, and half of the stuff is dying from the brown slime. Half of the stuff is dying from the red slime remover. I got the mushrooms are all closed up. Even the fuzzy mushrooms are all closed up and dying. Now they should bounce back, but they're definitely all closed up. Really mad. So look at this, is a shot of my toadstool leather, and what
Look at that brown slime on it, completely smothering the coral. Got a whole bunch coming off of the overflow box right there. And just like streaming out these such like spaghetti strands absolutely everywhere. Think my Parides is completely dead. It's all of a light color. So and then I lost I don't know how many aquapores right here, and I have this. Here's check out the clam right here, the Crocea clam all over this shell. Just like it's like a web. It's like this web. I got brown slime web all over the Crocea clam right here. And so I got the two new clams in from Biota. I got the one right here hanging out, not doing too bad, opening up nice color, and looks healthy, and it has the brown slime on it, of course, everywhere, but it's not too bad right there. And then the other one I had right down here, but the copepods were just absolutely going nuts with this. So between the copepods and the brown slime, I moved it over here. So I put them up here on a frag rack. So that's a yes for the copepods that were bothering it, but a no on the dinoflagellates. Get this webbing of dinoflagellates all over the clam, all over my frag plug. You would think this would be after a week or something, after a couple days. No, I just put this like this yesterday. It's like been 12 hours. And it's already covered with brown slime. So a little bit too much flow right here for the clam too. But it's better than getting bothered by the copepods on the bottom. And I don't know, those copepods, they're good scavengers. That's the thing though, is, you know, sometimes I've found that if they can smell something that they think is dying, and then they're all over it, you know, looking to clean up the loss. And, you know, I think that's what happened to my Hokipopus. I think it got weak, you know, from something, and then it just didn't make it. But, you know, right before that happened, all the copepods were on. It's almost like the copepods were like eating the clam, but I think they were just smelling that it was going bad, and then they were starting to just eat it, you know, even though it was still alive. So that being the case, this one had a whole bunch of copepods bothering it. I went ahead and tried to put it up here to get it up. I want to wait one of the copepods at least, just to kind of give it established. And once it's settled in, I can move it back down. But right now, we gotta first get rid of this horrible brown slime completely covering it up. It can't even open up, but I'm gonna hit it pretty soon with the turkey base deer pipette, and it should get it. It should hold it through at least for the day, as well as my corals over here. So I'm gonna hit them again, and so I just added the first treatment of the ChemiClean. I'm hoping that's gonna take care of the problem, because this stuff right here just completely smothering everything out, getting really bad polyp extension on absolutely everything. Just absolutely hating it. So I'm gonna try to get rid of it with the ChemiClean, and I adjusted the protein skimmer down. So see what that does. Give it a, you know, it took 4 days to see the good results on main display aquarium. So I'm gonna take at least 4 days for that. So look back, check out for the updates on that to see if everything is dead or if in fact is working over here. I also got an order in from BulkReefSupply. That's right, pretty good source for all of my all of the great supplies at great prices, without a doubt. Right here I got the nail phos by Brightwell Aquatics. This is what I am using to dose the phosphate, and I've definitely used more of the liquid phosphate than I do of the liquid nitrogen. But I also love these really handy dosing bottles, and so I got 4 of them. I need at least 2 of them, but I have another couple 2 for backup. These are 1 liter containers, and what's really convenient is that it has the dosing amount on one side in milliliters, which that's what I mainly use, but it also has on the back ounces, and it also has right on the side there, you can see in milliliters, and I believe in ounces how much is actually left in the container. And so I use that for my Alpha Reef. So here I have right there my mixed up, well, already pre-mixed up Alpha Reef. And by the way, but this is a smaller container that I just had from something else. That's a 500 milliliter. But I also use the containers mainly for my Reef Plus that I add every single day using these, and that has totally awesome Reef Plus because it has your amino acids all taken care of, vitamins taken care of, and trace elements all taken care of in a 3-in-1 package. And while I'm talking about dosing containers, this is the one I use for Alpha Reef, and Alpha Reef is the go-to source for the alkaline calcium that I use. No problems with it so far for me. Absolutely love it, and it's you know, why dose two things when you could dose one thing? So I just use one thing right here. Boom. Some people don't like it because it actually uses what they consider to be carbon dosing. Oh no, carbon dosing, so people are running for the hills, right? Well, yeah, I mean it uses bacteria. You know, you dose it in there, and then it takes about a day for it to start to break down, and that's why it uses a bacteria technology to break down the calcium formate and to give you the calcium and alkalinity. But I absolutely love it. And by the way, of course, it's available in straight powder form. You know, if you want it to be a little cheaper to buy in bulk, definitely get the Alpha Reef in the powder. I haven't had a need to get it yet, but that's what I plan on getting. The next thing would be to get the powder form, because I currently just, well, I had this, I bought this liquid originally, really loved it, then switched over to the mix that they had on BulkReefSupply, where you just buy the different, the carbocalcium and then the magnesium and then the other thing, and then you just mix them up pretty easy, add it in there, and it's one stable system. You don't have to refrigerate it or anything. Once it's mixed, it's stable. So really great so far. Check it out, investigate it for yourself. Alpha Reef, gotta love it. And by the way, that's by Tropic Marine. Alright guys, well that should do it, and check it out on the next update to find out what's going on if these with this darn ChemiClean, this brown slime. Find out if it smothers everything could be dead. So I have no idea. Alright guys, happy reefing. Check one on the next one. Bye.